Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Creative Redundancy back again, also known as CR, as you can see on your screen there. And this is a daytime live stream with CR, a chance to reconnect with some of you out there, the people. I'll be sharing some stories and some things. And remember, just like how it says up on your top right hand corner right now, you can all create a better future starting today. And I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop in right now. Give me one on the screen right now if you can hear me and the visuals are good. Sup, second star? The Maz? I think I pronounced it right. I was always bad at pronouncing stuff. So let me whip up the intro here. Into the bush, what's up, man? Just let me whip out the intro and pop up the side chat here so I can see what's going on. Move everything. Alright, just give me a second. I gotta move everything over so I can actually see what's going on. I can actually see the chat. Okay, I got the chat window. Let me whip out the intro for this one. And you'll see something new on the screen right about now. Hi, everyone. What is Of course, I got my stage props. Woo! And all this other stuff. Let me just move a couple of my windows over so I can actually see everything. See the side chant there. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Good morning, afternoon, depending where you are. Out west more, it's still morning. If you're out east, it's already afternoon. So, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, everyone's doing well, staying nice and warm or cool, depending how you see it. Hopefully, it's nice and sunny out. It's nice and sunny here today. I'm like, yeah, sun! Woo! Alright, cool, cool. Thanks, fucking star. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Hopefully, everyone's doing good out there. And like I said, this is a chance for me and for other people to reconnect. Hence why I'm doing a live stream. So, I'm going to share a few things and a couple stories here and there as I go on. And I do appreciate everyone taking the time right now to drop in on this daytime live stream with me. I do appreciate it. Of course, I got all the stage props. Of course, I still have this. I really like using this now. I don't know why. It's all wave. It's kind of funny. I actually do wave even though people can't see me waving. Oh, yeah, I know you guys can see me waving, but for some reason I wave on the phone. Even though they can't see me. But it's because in the real world, if I actually did see them in face to face, I would be waving anyway, so I figure I might as well just wave. So what is up with me? Well, let's see. It is midweek. Midweek. Um, it's kind of cold, but it's getting warmer again. Yay! We had this Arctic windshield, Arctic cold front come in out west here. Although it didn't last long. Temperatures rebounding back. The more seasonal or above seasonal values. I'm like, yes! Warmth! So the temperature's gonna rise. And if you want to rise that like right now, now's a good time too. You can water the light to make it grow too. Alright. It's cool. It's cool. I do appreciate everyone taking the time right now to drop in. However long. I do appreciate it. I know CT came in earlier, and I already mentioned it earlier up in the chat. Speak of chat, I should really remember to put the live chat on and not the top chat. Alright, I got the live chat on. I don't know why it defaults to the top chat, but I always gotta remember to change it up on my side chat, live chat. And this time around, I'm trying to pay attention to the live chat too, the side chat too. So let's see. Yeah, I'll try to drop in. I'll try to drop in. Second star. I'll try to drop in. I might have time. Might have time. Not sure. Not sure yet. So if you haven't already, grab that sip of coffee or drink or snack. Now's a good time. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I just have a cup. Just a cup I have. Still using the cup. I figure I might as well reuse it for a little bit longer. Probably a few more times. So, let's see here. Right now, for me here in Western Canada, it is getting warmer. It was, like I said, oh yeah, it's definitely getting warmer. They're just starting to skyrocket up. Not just a few degrees, but like 5, 6 degrees. There's still a wind chill out there, but there'll be a wind chill until it gets closer to 0 Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit. For you guys down south in the US, just looking at the forecast right now, it just says sunny, 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 clear, clear. And then randomly, like, a mix of sun and cloud and cloudy periods overnight and stuff like that. But looks like it's gonna be woo this week. Oh yeah. You know what I see? I see above freezing temperatures. Yes. Can't wait. Can't wait. Now, I'm gonna give a special thank you here on this live stream to my Instagram users. I do appreciate the support over on Instagram, over on IG, and over there I share mostly pictures, although I have shared one video. Although the video is kind of similar to the video post that I posted here on YouTube a few days ago. It's very similar. Although that other video on Instagram is actually exclusively for Instagram, for my Instagram users. But I was sharing the exact same thing, pretty much. Or at least on the same day, anyways. And the reason why I bring that up is because I shared a picture over on Instagram on a Quincy. So, since it's not getting warmer, that means I can increase and add to my Quincy that I have. And for some reason, it looks like a croissant, my Quincy. Oh, of course, croissant has CR in it too, by the way, yeah. Just saying. It looks like a croissant with no filling. More like a white croissant with no filling. That's how I've been saying it. It really does look like it. When I look at it, it has that round, that curve, arch type of shape to it. I don't know, it just turned out that way for some reason. I've been adding to it, and there'll probably be a video later on. Because it's every time it snows or the snow starts melting, it keeps changing. So everything I put into it, it just like gets covered again. So I do have a CR logo on that Quincy, but it keeps getting covered with new snow or melts out on me for some reason. So, but anyways, still snowing CR? No, not really. Not really. Like I said, it's gonna be sunny for a while, so the snow will start melting. It's gonna be about freezing and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to the side chat. I'm very bad at times for just talking away and just forgetting about the side chat. And to be honest, there's one time, and I remember this lesson now. I was doing a live stream, a late night live stream, and I was, and this is the first time it happened because just the things that occurred in that or in this order. Well, basically, I had the YouTube the YouTube thing out, and I had the live stream thing going and all this stuff. Seeing my on the YouTube side of things, and before I started that live stream, I was checking on it, and I forgot to refresh it after putting my computer onto standby, and forgot to refresh side chat, and I was like, how come I'm not seeing the side chat? That's because I forgot to refresh it after putting my laptop onto standby and coming back. So, memo to self, and then what? If you do that, remember to refresh. Especially if you're using like a laptop and you're put it on the standby and you're coming back to it. Yeah. I was just like, how come I'm not seeing the side chat? It's because I forgot to refresh it. So, just stuff that I'm like, wow, things to keep in mind on not what to do on a live stream. But I kept going on and talking, even though I didn't actually did have the side chat except for I yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Yes, I remember that. So let me put it back. Oops, brought the wrong window open. So let's see what else is new with me. I've been creating. Obviously, I've been creating. I'll share a few things here. I've already shared this on Instagram already over on IG, but it will kind of prove their point on practicing stuff. Yeah, see, I shared this pouch over on Instagram. Shared nice three-dimensional view of it so you can see it. It's a pouch. It's just a pouch that I made with scraps. Using some thread I got from somewhere else, as you can see. Well, when I was making it, yeah, the one side turned out. This one side turned out great. Like, look, it's nice and flat and straight. The other side, not so much. You can see there, it is not straight. It's straight if I go like this, but it's angled. When I was doing it, I forgot. I was just like so focused on like multitasking that I'm like, oops, I forgot to push it together and make it straight, and I was like, oops. I was gonna unstitch it, but I'm like, whatever. So sometimes I screw up when I'm creating too. I am only human after all. Even though I create up to 98.6% of the time, sometimes I screw it up. So yeah. Right now I just putting something else in here for not right now. Something I've been working on. Although I'm thinking of making something really cool. Something so I can put this stuff in. Oh, I'm pretty sure we all know what this is. Right? I could just give 3 letters out and it'll indicate what this is. H2O. So I am working on a new thing for this. I have it in something else right now, but I'm thinking of actually creating a dedicated thing for this. I'm still working on it. Because right now I just have it in a different pouch, but I'm actually thinking of making a dedicated, actual, custom pouch for it. So I can carry it around and stuff like that. Not sure what materials, but something suitable. It probably may not be something like this, but something similar. This is just one of the other pouches that I made a while back. Again, this is all reused materials for this pouch. The thread's been reused. See some red in there and some silver grayish thread in there, and of course the pouch is black right now. It's got no belt loop or anything like that. Just a plain pouch. Something I made. Really easy. I can whip those out pretty fast now. Pretty fast now. Depending on the size of the pouch. Although sometimes those small pouches are annoying to invert out when I'm making them, but compared to the larger pouches which are take more time to per se sew, but they're easier to invert out or because when you're making it you have to work with the outside in and inside out until you invert it. Similar to like a glove. Like this pink one right here. So it would look like this when I'm sewing it. Whoosh, whoosh, and I invert it back out so the side that I want on the outside becomes on the outside again. So let's see what else is new with me. I've been finding a couple things actually. I'm actually surprised what I've been finding lately. Just useful things every so often. You know, more deposit and stuff like that. Some more cans, bottles, etc., etc. Although I have the tendency not to pick up glass, even though I can pick it up for deposit, just because I don't like to bring glass with me. I always feel like if I break it, then well, then it'll be more inconvenience. Now, if I do take the glass with me, well, obviously it's in a bag and I protect it and all this other stuff. Make sure it's kind of buffered, for lack of a better word, for impact. Oh, really? Really into the bush? I think I saw some videos of people getting snow down south, even for a little bit of time. And then when I come back and watch another video from them, it's just like, or something like that, or another post or something, I'm like, oh, hey, the snow's gone. So, obviously, it doesn't last as long. Whoa! Let me welcome in to the chat here someone else that has CR in their name, Corey Survival. Hello, Corey. What is up, man? Thanks for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. How's it going? What's up? It may have been a while, but I do appreciate you taking the time to drop in, even for a little bit of time. I do appreciate it. Gives me a chance to reconnect with some of you out there, the people. Not just I don't see just channels out there, a channel name up on my screen. Well, obviously that's what I see, but I see beyond that. I see the people behind it. Like I can picture your guys' faces behind watching me right now and looking and be like typing away. So wave to all the people, especially in my chat right now. Pardon me. So, I feel like I just got derailed on my stream. Uh, well, anyways, doesn't matter. This is just more impromptu live stream, anyways, where I get to reconnect with some of you. And of course, I remember which one it is. Like it says up there on the top right hand corner on me, right there above my head. You know, create a better future starting today. Actually, I think this is the same banner I use for my YouTube channel. I figured I have it on the Facebook side too. I don't have the link in the description for the Facebook, but you can check me out over on Creative Redundancy. And of course, if you want to join me on IG, on Instagram, well, oops, you weren't supposed to see that, by the way. I clicked on it by accident. But over on IG, you can reach me on hashtag Creative Redundancy. And of course, there's other hashtags that I use, like creation mode, create, amongst other things. Oh, that's awesome to hear. That's awesome to hear. Hey, I'm doing good too, Corey. I'm doing good too. I would say so-so, like so-so, like in SEW, because honestly, I've been sewing a lot lately. Over on my Instagram, I've been showing some sewing things that I've done. You can go check that out. From making a couple quick repairs, mending some stuff just because it's got holes in it. And I'm like, well, I don't want holes in it, especially in a pocket. I don't want to lose stuff in that void of the hole in the pocket and stuff like that. I remember, I think it was. I think I'm buffering a little anyway. Sorry about the buffer. If I'm buffering a little, I'm sorry. Not sure why I'm buffering so much right now. I know I'm buffering a little probably. I'm in the red. It's going back and forth between red and green here on my OBS. So sorry if I'm buffering. If need be, I'll put a static image on it. But it's nice of all of you to drop in. Like I said, I do appreciate it. Do appreciate it for everyone joining this daytime live stream with CR here. So, like I said, I'm gonna be sharing a couple things, such as I got new glasses. I got new glasses. Now, I went to go see the optometrist a while back. Apparently, my eyes are not so bad, at least compared to the last pair that I have, or the last time I seen the optometrist. So I do have both pairs still. They're a little bit different. I like this. I do like these. It's been a while since I actually wear black or dark frame glasses. I was always wearing like you know gold type frames all the time. I do have those though. Those will probably be well. I'll probably just have both depending what I'm doing. Because when I see things with both of them, it's not too much a difference, so I could still wear both. It's not like when you get new glasses for anyone that wears glasses out there and your prescription changes dramatically where if you went back to the old ones you'd be like, oh wow, a big difference. It's not quite the difference isn't quite as stark. So I can still wear both. So depending on what I'm doing, if I'm doing outdoor I mean, these will probably just be like, when I go out or something like that, hanging around at home and stuff like that. But if I'm doing outdoor activities, whatever, biking or whatever, I'll probably just wear the old ones just because I don't want to get these all messed up and stuff like that. Trying to preserve the nice clear frame and nice polished look. Wow, let me welcome into the room here. And Puppy Breath, hi! And welcome. Thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. How are you doing, and Puppy Breath? I do appreciate your support. I do. It's always nice to hear your comments. They're always exciting when I see M Puppy Breath comments. Of course, when M Puppy Breath comes into the live stream, it's always excellent. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop cracking up those puns in there. And Puppy Breath always knows I do that all the time, anyways, right? All right, Corey. Take care, Corey. And take care, Corey. Later, Corey Survival. Take it. Thanks for taking the time to drop in. And let me also welcome in, as Corey heads out, Pooping Android. Hi, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Oh. So yeah, I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop in right now. However, I do appreciate it. It's always nice to see you guys again. Well, figuratively seeing you. More like seeing you guys in the side chat. But every time I see people in the side chat, if I've seen your face before, I, you know, I can picture when I'm reading your guys' whatever you're saying in the side chat. I'm always picturing your guys' face or hearing you guys say something or saying something. I'd be like, I'm remembering that. Yeah, I know. I'm Puppy Bear. I'm cracking up jokes then. I guess that randomly has CR in the beginning, right? Hey! Simply Jan Homestead, how's it going? Thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. And I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop that. If I can say it properly. I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop in on this impromptu live stream. DayTime live with CR. And just in case no one was familiar, I know because people ask me, what state do you live in? I'm like, I live in a northern state that's not known as a state. Enough said. Alright, I'm gonna type something in. Even though I don't have to, but I'll type something in anyways. I hope this goes well. That's supposed to be an emoji wave, by the way. That's supposed to be an emoji wave. I don't know if it'll show up. Because it's not showing it on my screen. But... Wow! I must be having a really happy day here because Happy Trails Hiking's in the room on this live stream with me. Hi! How's it going? Thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. How's it going? You know what? You know what? Just because. No. I was thinking about it. But I know. I was like, oh, maybe I should just throw on that backpack randomly, right? Happy Trails Hiking's in. I should just throw on that backpack again, like usual. Just randomly do some squats and jumping jacks. I'd be like, woo woo. So let me also welcome into the room here, Trail Trash Outdoors. Hello, and thank you for taking the time to drop by this impromptu live stream with CR. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You guys keep chatting so fast, I'm gonna have to put slow mo on. Just kidding. I don't want to put slow mo on. Chat's not going that fast. Hey, happy. Well, I'm just gonna say one phrase. You can do it! Wow. Let me also welcome into the room here, since I'm welcoming everyone else into the room. Tigerkin, hi, and thank you for taking the time to drop in on this impromptu live stream with me. Whew. Okay, deep breath and exhale. uh, I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop in right now. You know what? I'm gonna change that up. Hi all. I figured I'd put that into the side chat for anyone that's actually just watching a little bit more. Of course, I dropped something. I dropped the C when I put my hand down. Oh, I do appreciate it, Happy Trails Hiking. Hopefully, both of you are doing well, and and all that good stuff, of course. It's all good, Second Star. It's all good. It's all good. I do appreciate people taking the time to drop in on this impromptu live stream. I'm not sure. I might be buffering a little. I know I probably have. For some reason, I'm not staying in the. Let me just see here. Let me close down a few things randomly. Close down a few things here. Not sure why. I know I'm probably buffering. Yeah. I'm in the red. Ooh. Hopefully, hopefully I'll stay in the. Yeah. My kill bits per second is like really low. It's going in red. Not sure why. Nice, nice, nice. Your first backpacking trip, man. Couple weeks. Nice, nice. There's still snow out here. Because remember, I live here in Maple Leaf Land. I mean Canada. I'm not in the land of Maple Leaf. I'm in the land of the Maple Leaf. Jeez. For some reason, I'm under 1,000 KB per second. Ugh. So hopefully, I'm not lagging too much. I'm always thinking of putting a stacked image up on the screen right now. I'm hoping I keep going between the green and the red, and I don't like that, but so typical. When you go on live, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. That's why it's live. It's not a pre-recorded static video where you can. I'm just gonna edit that out and take two. Right? Wish. You're gonna get some snow this week. Simply Jan. Flipping Android. I'm pretty sure virtually everyone here makes videos. There may be one or two that don't really, but they may have other things that they do. You know, such as Instagram or Facebook or something like that. You know, reading about TTO here. It reminds me of this wall that they made, fire reflector type of wall and stuff like that, showing a little bit of that bushcrafting and stuff like that. It reminds me of it. It also reminds me of the snowball that I made before. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. I miss doing that. Although I kind of made one outside for my Quincy that I have. Over on my Instagram, you could see an image of that, and you can sort of see it. It's a little bit taller and wider now since more snow has showed up here. Well, TKO, you're always welcome. You're always welcome here and here on this live stream with me. Still daytime. Still daytime. Nice PA. Nice, nice. That should be awesome. Oh, I already know that Tiger can. If it ever did, I'd be like, I'd be like shocked if that ever happened. Tigerton, have you ever seen snow with your own eyes before? And I'm not talking about like something outside a skating ring or something like that as well. Technically, it's snow, but not really man-made snow. And that reminds me of something. Speaking of snow, since I once talking about white frozen rain, that's also what I call it as now. White frozen rain. I mean, snow. Anyone out there, since I'm talking about stuff in outside and stuff like that, anyone out there do snow related activities such as sledding, skiing, skating, anything like that? It's been a while since I've actually done that kind of stuff, to be honest. I mean, obviously I go outside in the snow. Obviously, it's a given because, well, it comes around here every 6 months. The snow. Sometimes it seems like it's 9 months out of the year, but sometimes it could be as short as 4 or 5. But I remember a long time ago going skiing and stuff like that. I've, you know, skated before and stuff like that. You know, shoot around a puck or a tennis ball with a hockey stick and stuff like that. Like I can actually, to be honest, I'm pretty much more dominant left-handed. I'm a left-handed shooter when it comes to hockey, per se, especially doing like a slap shot, for example. But to be honest, I can actually shoot both left and right, but I seem to be more skillful left-handed than right-handed. Even though I'm right-handed, I shoot left. All that stuff. I guess if I was playing like goalie or something like that, it'd probably be. I don't know. I don't usually play goalie, but I don't know if I would have my blocker side on my right side or the left side. I would probably glove on my left side, have my blocker on the right side. I probably could do both. I am pretty much ambidextrous when it comes to a lot of things, stuff like that. And before I get too side distracted, I should probably read what the side chat is saying. So the snow came before you were there, hey? Tiger King? I see. Oh, you never seen real snow. Oh wow, 2 inches. I guess down south that'd be significant enough. Well, let me speak of down south. Let me bring it back up north here and a little bit more like east. And welcome here with a big meow. Hoopus cats. EPL. And EPL means emergency preparedness lifestyle. Hey, Hooples. How's it going? How's it going, man? Thanks for taking the time to drop in. I'm actually surprised to see you drop in. And, this is another reason why I do these impromptu and live streams at different times. Not just at the daytime, like right now, but in afternoon, evenings, and nights and late nights because it gives me a chance to reconnect with some of you out there. Because some of you work your graveyard shifts, some of you work during the day. So it gives me a chance to interact, reconnect with some of you out there at different times. How's it going, Hooples? Yeah, okay, Hooples. Oh, you show. I was about to say show. Snowshoe the bed. That's cool, that's cool. Rain is liquid snow. Yeah, pretty much, eh? Pretty much. Nice, nice. You made a super shelter PA? Nice, nice. I got to 160 degrees Fahrenheit inside. Wow. Wow, that must have been really toasty warm. Really, Hopeless Kitty made a Ningu last year? Nice, nice. That reminds me of the Quincy that I made. Now, I haven't showed it here on the YouTube channel yet, but I have shown a sneak peek on it over on my IG over on Instagram. And of course, links in the description below. Hey, below, so you can go check it out. Share a couple other things over there, a couple sneak peeks. There's a couple of pictures slash post slash video. I was about to say videos, but there's only one video where I share a few things over there. A couple more exclusive things that you may only see on Instagram, or if they are exclusive to Instagram, I may, what's the word I'm looking for, port them over here or on YouTube. Kind of mention them here and there and stuff like that. But yeah, I've shown a Quincy over on my Instagram. So it reminds me of it. And the real difference between a Quincy, like a snow type of shelter, well, I guess they're both snow type of shelters, a Quincy and an igloo is that a Quincy, you pile up the snow and then hollow out and get the opening and, hollow it out so you can get in. An igloo is using solid blocks of snow that can hold up their own weight and building the structure and making that dome shape and all that stuff. And it's already gonna be hollowed out in anyways because you're making the structure. So to go around it and stuff like that. Whereas in Quincy, you just pile it all up and just hollow it out. All right, Tuckerkin. All right. I do appreciate you taking the time to drop in, by the way. Thank you. Especially on those late night chit chats with me. I do appreciate it. All right, Simply Jan. I do appreciate you taking the time to drop in. Oh, wait, wrong image. But I take care, Simply Jan. Do you appreciate you taking the time to drop in? All the best on what's going on with you. Okay, Hooples. Okay, welcome, Simply Jan Homestead. Yeah, Hubbles, I gotta agree with that. I mean, yeah, it got cold out west here for a while, like weeks while, but aside from that, it's been quite nice. And the snow that does fall, it just seems to accumulate over time, over this last 6 months. I mean, there's snowbanks out here that are like four 4 feet tall. Although I've seen snowbanks out here that are like 5 6 feet tall. And snowbanks that are so tall that you can't even see people on the sidewalk. That's how big tall they get at times. Where like if you were driving coming around a corner, you actually have to slow down just to make sure you can actually see that there's no one walking because the snowbank's so tall that you can actually not see people on the sidewalk. But that's how tall the snowbanks here in Canada can get. Oh yeah, heavy wet snow sucks. Yeah, yeah. I know it snowed here a while ago, a couple of days back. Obviously, I shared that video both here on YouTube and on IG on Instagram. And of course, you can go check that out, both of them, and where I showed some snow. It didn't last long, but that kind of snow was just fluffy snow. Snow that if you had to shovel, it's really easy because it's nice and light. It's not that heavy wet snow, which even an inch of it is heavy, especially if you have to like clear a driveway, for example. Although I have some stuff ready to go just in case, you know. Also, I got a snowblower here, but sometimes the snowblower doesn't want to start up at times, so you gotta manually do it. Or in my case, have a mechanical advantage, such as a lever wheel and a wheel and axle, and whoosh, right, fling it up. Hey, look who's back! CG, what's up, man? Thank you for taking the time to re-drop back in. I do appreciate it. That's nice. That's nice to see you. Oh, I barely use the snowboard. The only time is like I need to move like, like a ton of snow in a relatively quick amount of time. But pretty much I do it by hand every so often. Let's try to miss anything on the side chat. I don't think I have. I haven't needed to put on the slow mo on my live streams for a while. For some reason, I can keep up with side chat, or eventually keep up with it. Man, I wish my data transfer is not that great. Probably here. I'm probably buffering every so often. I'm pretty sure, or pixelating, or I'm pretty sure there's a degradation of the stream data, but hopefully it's not buffering too much. I know, hopefully it's not buffering it too much or too often, but it's a live stream. What do you expect, right? Things happen. Jeez, you guys are typing so fast. I'm gonna have to like read really, really fast. 40 Fahrenheit's about +5, I think, Celsius. 20 Fahrenheit's probably around like -9 Celsius. Oh yeah, you're getting that yo-yo cycle, the freeze and thaw cycle. Yeah, that's happened a lot here, and maybe other people can see see it too in their own area. That freeze and thaw cycle. Uh, you know, everyone likes when it gets warmer in the winter, but that freeze and thaw cycle. Because one thing that happens with the freeze and thaw cycle is that you get ice buildup and stuff like that. Where something like wearing ice cleats definitely helps. Now you're picking up some lumber, CT. Nice, nice. All right, CT. I do appreciate you fork lifting up my leg on your way out. By the way, I know I just said that. I was trying to make it funny too. Oh, look who's in. HIS Happy Inches Little Homestead. How's it going? I do feel glad that everyone is taking the time to drop in. And hi to you. I do appreciate like I said, appreciate everyone taking the time to drop by this late daytime live stream with CR here. Oh, for you it can get cold. Yeah, it probably does. In most parts here in Canada, it gets cold. Pretty sure. For most parts. Unless there's certain parts that are probably a little bit less prone to the cold, but I don't live in one of them, so I don't see snow. You know, that frozen white rain stuff. Alright, CT. I do appreciate you taking the time to drop in, of course, just for you. Take care. So, let's see. Alright. I'm gonna share something here while I'm here. First of all, I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Then I'm not randomly gonna shamelessly promote here. So, back turn, sorry. That's good coffee. Looks like I might gonna need a refill on that Java soon. I already made coffee earlier. It's sitting in a thermos right now. I like to keep my coffee in a thermos. Providing I don't open it much. I mean, I probably could go. It's been about an hour at least since I made it or put it in the thermos. I probably could come out in the afternoon later before sunset if I haven't opened it before. Since pouring it in, it'd be piping hot. I remember the last time I did that, I forgot that it was the first time I opened it since I poured it in the other day. I think it was yesterday. I poured it out. And I'm like, ah! I forgot how hot it was because I forgot that this is the first time. That was the first time I poured it since I filled it. So yeah. Aw, okay, Tigerkin. Thank you for taking the time to drop it. I appreciate it, and take care as well. And all the best to you and the family from me. Whoa! From one person exiting to someone else coming in, let me welcome in Dreamman Outdoors. Hello, and thank you for taking the time to drop by this live stream with, you know who, CR, of course. And of course has CR in it too, of course. Alright, Hooples. I do appreciate you taking the time to drop, and of course, just for you too. Take care. All the best to you and Kitty, by the way. I do appreciate you taking the time to drop in. Stay warm at least. Hold on a sec. Well, like I always say, somehow everything gets derailed when you're on a live stream. such as randomly getting a phone call. Yeah. I still had to answer the phone because it could be important, right? Yeah. If you randomly hear it ringing in the background, you'll be like, "Yep, Sierra's getting a call." Everyone always seems to call when I'm doing videos or a live stream. Oh, you know, I just finished or whatever. No one wants to call me or message me. I'm like, oh. Oh, Sierra's on live doing the video. Oh yeah, let's message him right now. Let's call him up right now and derail him and all this other stuff. Hey, I'm doing well, Gray Man. I'm doing well. You know, just been keeping busy creating. You know, trying to create up to 98.6% of the time. And relatively speaking, I'm doing so. I mean, I've been sewing. So literally, I'm so. That's SEW, by the way. Something I showed earlier in the stream. You guys can see if you haven't seen this yet. Share this on Instagram. This is something I made. Pictures over on IG on Instagram. This actually shows that I still have to practice because clearly this is not straight at the top of the screen there. It seems like my images, but looks like I have to clean up my lens here on this device. Clearly, right here, kind of looks foggy, and maybe it's just high focus. Anyways, okay, okay, okay. But yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well, relatively speaking. Just been creating and stuff like that. You know, every little things randomly. I've shown this before. Our bracelet. One of those. This is a different kind of bracelet. Just been, practicing stuff like that, experimenting and stuff like that. I tend to do that a lot when I'm creating at times where I'm just like kind of trying stuff out. Be like, yeah, let's see if this will work together. Combining different things together. It's been a while since I've done combination mode type of video. Well, I should say live stream. But I go through that kind of thing all the time. I'm randomly putting things together and trying different combinations out and seeing, hey, could this work? Or maybe this is better if I use this XYZ item instead of this ABC item, for example. Just to see. Just to see with my own eyes, be like, hmm, I like it. Why didn't I think of that before? You know, where I'm getting that kind of light bulb moment and it's like, ah, you know, epiphany, sudden, sudden, sudden realization. I'm like, oh, why didn't I think of this a long time ago? Why didn't I start this a long time ago? I guess it's better to start something than never started at all. Of course, Hoopless has to put a meow out on the way out. Of course. uh, I could, like I said, I can picture all you guys' faces and all that stuff. Just what you guys say and talk about all the time. I could just picture it every time. Every time I see people come in. So let me just check here. Oh wow. I do appreciate everyone watering the light to make it grow. I do appreciate it. Gives me what a dozen more reasons to keep going. Yeah, yeah, I just said that. So what else has been up with me? Well, I've been putting together things, kind of regrouping things, trying to find a home for certain items, pieces of gear, resources, etc., etc. Because when you find a home, a place to put something, you have a tendency to put it there more often. It's kind of more likely to be found. And if when you need something, oh, I need this XYZ item or resource because I need it right now, whatever it is. Oh yeah, I put it right there and behind, on top of this, behind this. And you look over it, it's still there. You go grab the XYZ item and like start using it, whatever it is, tool, resource, whatever, and put it back. It's there again when you need it. That's what I tried to do. Try to keep more organized as much as possible because I feel like it helps. Sup, SOP Southern Ohio Prepping. How's it going? Nice to see you, and I do appreciate you and all the other people, not just YouTube channels, because I see you guys more not just as a YouTube channel on my screen, but as people. I can see you guys like waving and like hi CR or all that stuff. I can just picture it right now. I can just picture SOP just typing right now. It's like whatever. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. So yeah, coming back to what I was saying about that organization, I've done a live stream about it before and stuff like that. There may be a stack video later in the future about it, but I feel like in terms of well, crafting, preparedness, and just life in general, when things are more organized, if it's more refined, less stressful, and you're spending more time with the things, the items, the tools, and stuff like that, and spending less time trying to find them. For anyone that has had to like find things before, you're like, oh, where did I put this XYZ item? I know I had it. Then you realize like 2 days later, oh, it's sitting underneath my gloves the whole time. Yeah, I did that once because I put an I put a secure digital card SD card down and I put my gloves over top and I'm like, oh, where is it? Where is it? I'm like trying to look for this SD card, like this one right here. See, secure digital card. I was just like, where is it? And I'm like, I know I had it. I didn't bring it out. It hasn't been outside. I didn't bring it out. It should be in this one area. And you're like looking and looking, and then you realize, oh, it's underneath something this whole time. Yeah, that's why. Another reason to organize. I should have put this SD card back into the spot that I usually keep my kind of USB memory card type of things back into its home, which is actually this drawer that I have right beside me. So yeah, put that back. Because I always find that if you put things back, it's gonna be there when you need it again. Well, someone cool is coming in, relatively speaking, and no pun intended. Frozen Fury 009 or double nine, however you want to say. Thank you for taking the time to drop in on this impromptu live stream, which is a daytime one with CR. Hello. Hopefully you're doing well, and of course, hopefully I'm not buffering too much, and I'll say hi in there. Say hi on the screen too. So not only you don't hear me saying it, but you'll see it on the screen too. Well, on side chat too. I like to be more interactive with my side chat as much as possible. and always paying attention to what the side chat's saying and stuff like that. Like I can go on and on about talking, and I've done it a lot of different times where I keep going on and on about talking. I bring up a story, I start showing something, and next thing you know, 5, 10 minutes goes by, and the side chat's just like going so fast, and I'm like, oh, I just missed like the last 10 minutes of the chat. So I get side distracted. Yeah, did I just say that? Yeah. But of course, I've gotten better at kind of keeping the stream going. I mean, it's one thing to have a topic for your live streams, and you try to stay on top of it, not get derailed, as it's called. But I try to stay on topic as much as possible, as much as possible. But sometimes these impromptu live streams, I can kind of a little bit more flexible on what I can talk about and stuff like that. I know over on some of these air channels I support, people talk about certain little things and stuff like that, where they're trying to help people in their YouTube channels out live streaming and stuff like that, and being a content creator. If you're on YouTube with videos and stuff like that, with posts and all that stuff, and I'm always remembering it can be difficult to do a live stream. I know some of you out there have done live streams already, videos and stuff like that. You're kind of more used to it, where you're like, you can just, just what's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of get it out there, where it's just like boom, 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 boom. It's done. It's done. It's done. And you can keep going on and on and on and on and on. But some of you, some people out there are kind of, it's newer to them. They may feel a little bit nervous at times, especially if it's your first live stream or first couple of live streams, where you're not sure what to say and stuff like that. Where you're having notes, points on the side, like if you have a laptop or whatever, where you have this kind of post-it and you can have notes on the side, using this. So you would drop down some notes and be like, okay, before I start the live stream, I'm gonna be talking about this, just you know, for lack of a better phrase, a cheat sheet, so you can have that on the side, so you can stay on focus and stuff like that. And another thing that I like to do also is actually fill out my description before the live stream, so it helps too, because it helps me, wow, remember what I'm doing for the live stream. Now, obviously, this is more impromptu live stream, but I'm still reconnecting with you all out there, the people, not just the YouTube channels, but the people out there. And like I said, and will say, if I can bring out that image back up, hopefully it's still. You all can create a better future starting today. Like it says on the top right hand corner of the screen right now, which is actually my channel banner. Of course, you can see the tips and DIY stuff and all that stuff. Well, I'll just leave that at that. Yeah. Okay, SOP. I get your point. I get your point. But, anyways, wait, this is my live stream. What am I saying? I can talk about it if I want to, right? Anyways, coming back to it, you know, I feel like it gets easier over time. Maybe the first couple times a little bit, your heart's beating, all that stuff, but after a while, you get more used to it. And of course, the encouragement. Yes, encouragement does have CR in it, by the way. Just saying. and the support of your side chat and your channel moderators, spanners, wrenches, however you want to say it as, coming by, gives you something to kind of talk about, bounce ideas, conversation, communicate with that conversation, and keep your stream going. Of course, conversation has CR in it too. It does. But a lot of words have CR in it. I could probably go on and on. I probably could do a whole video or live stream to talk about words that have CR in it. That actually do represent either me as a person or the channel as a whole. Aw, thanks, and Puppy Breath. See, that kind of support right there. I do appreciate it. Because I've done live streams before here on this channel with no side chat. Or very little of a side chat. Those are much more difficult to do because you don't have that interaction. You can't bounce ideas or make conversation with your side chat, so it's like you don't have that kind of placeholder. That's where having notes, things written down, which I don't have anything written down, but this is more impromptu. But having things written down and stuff like that can keep you on topic and stuff like that. I know I don't do a lot of those non or no side chat type of live streams, but I sometimes I do just because I want to talk about something on the live stream and kind of stay focused and on topic and not get derailed too much because the information I'm presenting is kind of a little bit more important. And those tend to be very short, 15, 20 minutes at the most. I don't keep those going that much. Even though I probably can keep going with it, but I know, I know Tigerkin was in earlier, and I actually did this late night live stream where I actually had like barely any side chat. Barely any side chat. It's not like right now where my side chat's going fast to steady and stuff like that. Where I can read comments and stuff like that, bounce ideas and stuff like that. Sometimes when you don't have that, you're like, you're not sure what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. Well, that's where having a cheat sheet, notes on the side can help. Things you can refer to and stuff like that. Where it helps. It helps. So, because live streaming, you gotta keep the content going. Keep the content going because you can't be. Yeah, right. So, no one wants to come by a live stream and not hear things going on and stuff like that. Hey, SOP. Some people don't need much, because they know what they're gonna be talking about. While other times, you can wing it a little, depending what's going on. Sometimes the content, the stuff people talk about just kind of writes itself. You could just, from thought to action, to saying, to all this stuff. Some of the stuff just writes itself, especially if you're doing a specific topic on a specific XYZ type of item, story, or something like that. It just writes itself. You can talk about it for long periods of time. While other times, you're just like, what should I talk about next? Not sure. So, let's see here. Let me double check. Okay. Just making sure. I think my stream is going okay. See, I'm still bouncing between that green and red here. Ugh. My KB per second is kind of fluctuating quite a bit. So hopefully I'm not buffering or lagging too much. I'm hoping not. I think this is why I'm trying not to move so much. So it looks like I'm static. I know I can't help but move just because It's a live stream. I can't sit still for overly long. Just checking out on some messages here. I do have something in the in my. I got some music playing in my ear. You can't hear it, obviously. That's another thing too. I like to do is play some music while I'm live streaming, just to kind of keep up how much time's going by. A track's like 5 minutes. I'll be like, oh, and then track that's another 5 minutes gone by and stuff like that. It just keeps me focused a little bit more, and the music does motivate me. Keeps me up. Be like, yes, keep going, right? Well, feel free to connect with people out there. There are channels out there. Give that quality support, and not just you know hit the red button, but check out the content itself. More recently, like for a while now, that's kind of how I've been doing it. Where I'm not really hitting the red button right away, but I'm checking out the content, the videos first, leaving comments and stuff like that, and then eventually, you know, the red button gets hit. So I'm showing that support. Because if I enjoy the content, well, I enjoy the content. Because obviously, everyone out there, we all enjoy different kind of video, YouTube kind of content. We're all different and stuff like that. Individuals, unique, however you want to call it. And we all have our own interests. Some people like XYZ gear, item, resources, how to's, DIYs, where people like this kind of ABC type of content. You know, enjoy. That's why I tend to watch stuff that I enjoy, can relate to as much as possible. I know sometimes I know that not everyone watches my content, which is fine. Which is fine. I understand. Not everyone like the snow videos I do. Not everyone's gonna like the cooking videos that I do. But you may enjoy the DIY videos that I do, the creation things that I do, the things that I bring up on the screen, like the CR thing I have, which I created too. By the way, I made this. It's kind of fun. I mean, I can put this in the back. Yeah. Okay, it's not to sit there, but oh, so you can see right there. That's something else I made. I'll bring it up a little bit closer so you can see it a little bit closer. See? Something else I created. Well, more like reused and to create with, but still. Yes, it's with a neodymium magnet, so it's just magnetically holding on to that clip right there. That reminds me, PA, that I was looking, I'm like, apparently I have 400 videos out there. I was like, wow, I'm almost to 500 videos. Half K videos, or 1/2 K videos. I was like, wow, I didn't realize how much, per se, content that I put out there. And of course, this live stream is just another one of those where I get to reconnect with some of you, which is really awesome at times. Because I try to get to know people better, not just as a YouTube channel, but as a person. Understand, you know, where I can picture your face, picture what you're doing right now, kind of deal, give or take. Picture your vehicle that you drive in, picture your location, your prompts that you have in your live streams, videos, and stuff like that. I can picture all of it right now. You know, remember things that you guys talk about and stuff like that. I can just picture that right now because I try to remember that kind of stuff. Because it's a little bit easier to when I see people it'll be like first thing that comes to mind when I see someone's channel or whatever or dropping on their live stream. I can just be like, oh yeah, yeah, I bring up certain little things back up and be like, how's that chicken noodle soup going, or how's that air stuff going, or I can bring back up stuff because I try to remember that kind of stuff because well, it's kind of interesting, funny, cool, something like that. I want to bring it back up just because well, I remembered it, and I feel like it reminds other people that hey, they must have saw that content, they must have saw that, they remember that. Well, yeah, because I'm actually paying attention to that part, remembering it. So I'm gonna have a sip of coffee here. Um, you're not gonna see the cup. No need to show it, but you get the idea. Probably should go get my mug. Actually, that reminds me, I still have to get a refill on Java in a little bit here. My cup's almost empty. Forget half full. It's barely full, and somewhat empty. Wow, someone likes coffee out there. Someone likes Java. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly, PA. Exactly. I remember that. I remember that. Of course, I remember that because that was one of the more interesting things of that kind of VR that you did for me, where I'm just like, I remember that. I remember that kind of stuff. And trying to remember like first names or something like that, especially if channels actually release that and stuff like that. Things that they do, their interesting stuff like that. Because I try to remember that stuff and trying to get to know everyone out there more than just a YouTube channel, more than just a channel name up on my side chat or in the comments, and more than just a face, but kind of understand and get to know everyone out there as people. You know, the interest that you have and stuff like that. Where I'm just like, what? They're interested in that too? I never knew that. Where they're interested in like tech stuff and stuff like that. I'll be like, I start getting into this geeky kind of conversation with them and talking about stuff. I'm like, oh, wait, I better tone that down. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I better not keep going. The stream's supposed to be about something else, and I'm like talking about something else for a while. But I try to get to know people as people, stuff like that. So what else is up with me? Well, there's a couple things that I've been trying to randomly do or enhance, revise, modify, and stuff like that. Especially as I watch other people creating very similar things, such as this right here. Let's see who remembers what this is. I have shown this before, and I'm pretty sure I've shown this container, this cargo tape type of container, baggie, before in a video. Let's see who remembers this. Let's see who remembers what kit this is. I'm pretty sure I've shown it. But I've been watching these PSK type of videos for a while. I recently just saw one from one of my air supporters where I'm just like thinking, I'm like, every time I see these or these other type of kits, I'd be like, It always gets me wondering, I should try to revise the one I have. Try to improve on it some more. Because everyone knows I like to create. It's a given. Honestly, I like to create. I like to create a lot of the time. I'm trying to create up to 98.6% of the time. I'm always trying to revise something, make it better, and stuff like that. And sometimes not just think outside the box, but think outside the box that's outside that box. Sometimes I'm like that, where I'm thinking way outside the box that's outside that box. So if the box is like this, I'm thinking outside the box because it's round, kind of deal. Or I'm on the outside of that box. Stuff like that. So yeah, this is something I've been considering on revising. I've been considering on making a dedicated pouch for this. I have I'm thinking about it. I don't mind this kind of cargo tape kind of container right now, but I've been thinking, should I make a dedicated pouch for it? Because I can make a dedicated pouch and maybe put a belt loop on it and stuff like that. I was thinking about it, but I I do like this how it is. I've said it in a video before, but I used to have one that was almost twice the weight, about 30-40% larger or bulkier, and that one I could not fit in my pocket. This one I can easily fit in my pocket, especially if I'm wearing wider pockets. And yes, if I'm wearing jeans, I can actually fit this in my pocket. So I don't actually need per se cargo pants to wear put this into. And I do like it, and I have used some of the items in here before. And I carry this just to complement what I have on me, especially if I'm going somewhere far or something like that, more remote and stuff like that. All right, second star. Yes, yes, and puppy breath outside the outside. All right, hurry back and puppy breath. Well, that's cool, PA. I've seen. There's a lot of things you can create with duct tape, right? The thing only real limitation really with tape, cargo tape, is how much you have. Because if you have enough of something, you probably could make a lot of different things. If you have enough of it. Containers, which start with CR. You can make cordage too, which also starts has CR in it, and all that other stuff. I mean, I've never made a wallet version just because, well, I already have a wallet or two, so I don't actually need to make one. But I guess I did make this with tape. It just seemed suitable. And I got stuff inside, of course. I got stuff inside of this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You only see the darkness in there. But that's something else I have. Actually, I'm just gonna put this in my pocket right now. Why not? Just randomly put it in my pocket. Maybe second start. Maybe it's in the works. Maybe. I've just been thinking about it still, especially since I've been practicing the sewing a lot more. Where you know, trying stuff out. Where I made something like this before. And this is just made from scraps I had. Maybe from a previous thing that's kind of not so useful anymore because rips, whatever, holes and stuff like that. Where it's gonna take a long time to mend this back up and stuff like that. Or the holes, the rips are really wide and big, and it's like, I'm not sure I could patch it, but it might not be the same anymore. So instead of just tossing it, instead of just tossing that material out. For example, here. Here's an example right here on some material right here. Here's a bunch of material right here. This used to be a bag. Some sort of bag. I'm trying to remember. I know it was a bag, but it was kind of getting. There was rips in it. Also, you can't see the rips, but there was rips in some of the material. Bunch of different holes in it and stuff like that. Where I'm like, they didn't need it anymore. They were gonna toss it. I was like, no. They're 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 like, oh, what's up, CR? I'm like, hey, can you pass that material to me? Do you mind if I have this? I know you wanted to toss it, but I was like, hey, do you mind if I have it? They're like, yeah, sure. You're gonna create something with it? And I'm like, yeah, of course. I'm gonna reuse it. You know? Maybe make something like this. I mean, I'll have to take a look at this, but I mean, like, I could probably give or take. I mean, there is holes in it. You can't really see it, but there's holes from the previous things that were on here. You know, stitch, sewing holes and stuff on it. But I mean, like, I probably, relatively speaking, make a pouch this big. Maybe if I'm not sure if I need a pouch this big. Look how big that is in comparison to this pouch. Here's one that's actually made. Here's one that I haven't done anything to. And just imagine making a pouch this big. I'm not sure if I need a pouch this big. But, for example, I could be using something like this material to make something for this, for example. But yeah, I figure I can make something out of this. Just not sure what yet. I have smaller pieces. Actually, I'm gonna show some of this stuff. Well, I get this out and just replay you. Oh. Okay, so I can start. Like I said, I'm thinking about it. I mean, here's some more material right here. I just have it in this really big baggie. Well, here's some more material right here. I'm not sure why my. Hold on a sec. Let's not put that stack image up on the screen temporarily. Not that one. Just gonna put this up on the screen for a sec. I gotta wipe my lens here. Give me a second, just wiping the lens. Probably should have did that beforehand. Because I'm noticing it right now. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah. I must have had some residue or something on there. But anyways, coming back to this, dropping stuff here. There's just a piece of scrap material right here. And relatively speaking, when I look at it, there's no minor holes and stuff like that. There's the trimming off of this, so I can unstitch that trimming and use that trimming for a pouch or whatever, something like that. It's a fairly big piece. Fairly big speak. I can't speak. Fairly big piece. So, something like that. Or I could make a pouch if I wanted to. I mean, I got some more material right here I probably could be reusing. I just haven't thought of what to make with it yet. I'm dropping stuff. Sorry, my bad. Sorry about that. Things are rolling off the table here. Like, yeah, I have this green piece right here. If you're wondering where this came from, this actually came from a CD pouch case. Compact disc! For anyone that's younger, that's the days before Blu-ray and DVD. For someone you that are a little bit older, obviously you know what a compact disc CD is. But this is just the material that was around it. I didn't need the case anymore, but I'm like, oh, I should reuse the material. I could easily make a pouch or something like that with this. Just haven't thought of what to make yet. Yeah, I got some more material in here. Stuff like that. There's another piece right here. I mean, I could probably make a pouch out of this, or two, or something like that. This also came from optical disc type of case, CD, DVD, Blu-ray, something like that. And here's some more material I have right here. You know, stuff like this right here. You know, I've made a draw type pouch from something like this before. It's over on the channel, and I don't have this example nearby. Oh wait, maybe I do. It's sitting behind something. You'll get the point. But yeah, I mean, like, just have it in a baggie. Look, just put it in a baggie, a really big baggie. Just scrap materials that I can make stuff with, make pouches with, and convert things from its current useless state back into a useful state like this. I like doing it. I like doing that. Being able to create something from scratch. Because I can do this on and on and on and on and on and on. Not to go on and on about it, but I mean, it gives me time to practice, resources to practice with, you know, get better at, you know, sewing, for example. I know some of you don't know how to sew or and stuff like that. I actually was talking to someone where you know, and they have a sewing machine. They were saying, "Oh, but I'm not great at it," and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, that's that's all good, but you can get better at it. Just keep practicing. Create something that you want to make. Like for a pouch, for example, make a pouch for something you want to make a pouch for. Gain some more experience in doing it by actually, you know, stitching, doing it, you know, using your own two hands and doing it for yourself. For some reason, there's something about when I put something together with my own two hands or with tools and stuff like that, that there's something about that. You know, being able to bring it all together like it was always meant to be. I do appreciate everyone watering the light to make it grow right now. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And hopefully I'm not buffering or lagging too much here. Speak and everything here. I'm always bad for like not putting stuff back after a video or a live stream, so yeah, don't put this back before I forget. Yeah, because that would be a good idea. So put it back in its current home, so when I need to go find it again or use it, it's there because I put it back. Pretty important lesson. Yes, yeah, pretty important. And speak of important, I forgot to put the big piece back in. No, I'm gonna do that right now before I forget. I can fold it. Alright. I remember, this reminds me of this other live stream that I did where I was actually sewing on the live stream and how long that took. I think this is why I don't sew a lot on the live streams, because I could, but it'll take a while. sometimes the sewing hands, especially hand sewing, can take a little bit of time, especially if you're making a fairly substantial size or more complicated type of pouch, especially if you start adding in like a zipper, pull tabs, draw tie, a buckle, a belt loop, and stuff like that. It takes a little bit more time because you got to do it in a certain way. So the result or finished product turns out the way that you kind of pictured in your head. It's like, yeah, I want this, that, where it's methodically doing step by step. So you have a nice finished product. I'm gonna share something while I'm here. Here's something else that I've been reusing or something like that. This came from something else. You see this right here? This is part of it, or at least half of it. This is something I've also been working on the side. You can see it's got, right? This is not something I made, obviously. I'm taking credit on it, but this is something that I want to revise, improve on. So you can see all this rips and all this error stuff. Well, I'm gonna try, not right now, but try to actually kind of mend it back together. You know, sew it so it's got nice clean, or relatively cleanish lines to it, hemmed back together, reinforcement, all that stuff, and kind of make an organizer pouch, something like that with this. So you can see it's got elastic type of pouch right here and stuff like that. Because I was thinking of making something out of this. Something else I have in the works here, and some other things here. Since I'm gonna show some stuff here. For anyone that hasn't seen my not previous video, a static video I put up, but this other pouch that I made during creation mode time. Well, anyways, that material came from this right here. I did make a pouch, very small pouch from something like this, which just happens to be right here. So if you haven't checked out the video yet, you can see, you can check it out. But basically, it just came from material like this. I still have some of this. It stretches, so I tried it out to make a pouch. I mean, I probably could make another one with this. I got a little bit more of this material, so I might make another one. And of course, I got even more of it here. Especially some of these pieces right here. This is actually a band from something else. Something that was actually gonna be tossed by someone else, and I took the time to clean it up and wash it and all that stuff and I wouldn't say recreate, but convert it, transform it from its current useless state, something that instead of being ending instead of ending up in a landfill, it's gonna be back in a useful state. So something like this. And even since I've done that video, I've actually made another one of these for something else. It's actually sitting on the side here in one of my bins. Something I made, I'm like, oh yeah, this is much better container to store this into than what I actually originally had it in. But, anyways. I'll probably be for another video, another live stream, another stack image on the screen, another post, and all that stuff. I'll have to wait for that. So, wow, I can't believe how long have I? Wow, I can't believe I'm at. Wow, almost 2 hours. Wow, time goes by when you're live streaming. It really does. I mean, I guess when you got stuff to talk about, things to show, a nice interactive side chat, you can probably go on and on and on and on. And I've mentioned this before. I actually have done an just under 8 hour live stream before, but no, I'm not doing an 8 hour live stream right now. No, I'll probably go on for another like I'd say 15 minutes, 15 20 minutes, give or take. I don't want this live stream being overly long and stuff like that. But I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop in, listen, communicate, reconnect with me, reconnect with some other people, discover a few things, find similar people with similar interests, and supporting, you know, content creator, stuff like that. I know most of you out there do create videos, live streams, and stuff like that. All part of the content creator club. Some of the content's a little bit different from other people, but still, still a content creator. And that's another thing. Generally speaking, we are all one form or another a creator of something. Where it be like cooking. Cooking's another form of creating. Obviously, DIYs, crafting, it's also creating, obviously. But making videos, being a content creator here on YouTube and our social media and stuff like that, or creating static images and stuff like that. That's another form of creating because you gotta edit, fine tune it, develop a script for it, a timeline. You're doing all this editing stuff using, XYZ editing program, whatever it is to create it, and you're putting it out, you know. And there's a certain way you create it where you're like, this first, intro, blah, 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 my topic sentence, whatever it is. Hey, this is my daytime live stream with CR, for example. That's a topic sentence. Going into the middle, into the main body of your video. You got that rising action and all that stuff, and then you summarize it and have a ending statement or quote, whatever. And in the middle, somewhere, there's a support, water to light to make it grow, etc., etc. Well, I do appreciate you two still sticking around. I do appreciate it. And I know I got some people listening in the back and stuff like that, which is all cool. It's all cool. That's why I keep talking. So you can actually feel like you're in the room with me, so to speak. Maybe not physically in the same room, but we're in this kind of small little virtual room right now. I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop in. Let's see here. What else is up with me? Besides needing more coffee, you probably have this stream. There's a few things I've been trying out just for fun, just to create with, just to see, hey, can I create something with scrap materials and stuff like that? Just trying it out. Kind of seeing from what I've been making usually, something like this, and see, can I make something more like this, for example. I mean, this was just a piece of scrap material. I was just trying it out. And clearly, the lesson here is make sure it's straight. Unlike this side, unlike this side right here, which is not straight. It looks straight, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. It looks like what's that shape? A trapezoid. Trapezoid, which is different from a parallelogram or a rectangle or a square because it has two parallel sides, and the other two sides are not parallel. So it's not a right angle or a parallelogram. So trapezoid. So yes, I guess I know how to make a trapezoid type of pouch because I accidentally did that by accident because I was not paying attention and I didn't realize that I wasn't hand sewing it level. Yeah, I was just like, oh, whatever. Thank goodness I was just practicing. And I'll just randomly wave. Wave. Or maybe I should go away. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Alright, just kidding. Just kidding. So what else is up with me? Like I said, I'll probably go till the 2 hour mark. It says minute 52 for me, isn't it? Yeah, minute 52, give or take. I'll probably go for another 8 minutes here, give or take, give or take. I do have stuff to do. There's still things I want to do, like create and all this stuff, and probably a bunch of other stuff that I want to do anyways. Like get more Java, get more coffee in me. Because there's two things that go well for me. They go hand in hand, just like hockey stick and hockey puck. Creating and coffee. Those two things go hand in hand for me. I don't know why. I just do. You know? Sewing needle in one hand, coffee in the other hand. Something like that. Well, I know I said I'd go till the top that 2 hour mark, but I seem to need to take care of something, so I'm gonna cut this a little bit shorter than I think. So let me say special thanks to all these people, not just channels that drop by, including CT, The Mez, Second Star Survival, Into the Busher, Corey Survival, and Puppy Breath PA with Pooping Android, Simply Jan Homestead, Happy Trails Hiking, Tigerkin, Hopeless Cat, TTO Trail Trash Outdoors, and M Puppy Breath, of course, and Hopeless Cats. Oh, these are channels. I should have that one in there. I do appreciate everyone taking the time to drop by. Oh, and of course, HIS with Happy Inches, a little homestead. Let's see who else. Greyman Outdoor, Frozen Fury, and SOP with Sentinel Hell Prepping. Yeah, I think I got that one in there. Okay, SOP. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, thanks, and Puppy Breath. That's very. I do appreciate it. Hmm. Well, within time, it'll happen, right? Second star. Hold on a second. Just give me a second. Just checking up on some messages here. So yes, I do appreciate everyone that took the time to drop in. however long. And for everyone that's still sticking with me right now, hey, I appreciate it too. 'Cause- And then, like I said, you may see some of the stuff appear in a video, in an IG, Facebook type of post, something like that. So stay tuned for that. You guys got a sneak peek on some of it today during this daytime live stream with CR. Of course, now I'm getting messaged everywhere about some. So yes, let's see here. I'll put that up on the screen here. Take away my text on the screen here. So take care, everyone. And remember, you all can create a better future starting today. And I will put that back up on the screen, like it says right there. So take care, everyone. And remember, as the world changes, so must oneself to reach new level of skill and knowledge. One must practice, because it does help, and you get more experience over time and get better at it. And yeah, one person can't help everyone in this world, but one person can help someone in this world. And until the next video for me, the one known as CR, of course, the one that's in creation mode up to 98.6% of the time, the one that likes to reconnect with some of you, remember what you guys do, guys and gals, I should say. It's peace out from. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Creative Redundancy, also known as CR. Take care, everyone, and have a good day. Bye. And hi to Uncle Al, the Bullfrog, on the way out. Later, Uncle Al. And peace out from CR. Later, everyone.